And this morning's Scramble Flashback is brought to you by Downtown Stillwater.
Mark your calendars for Downtown Stillwater Bike Night. Hi, this is Amy Jo Frazier with Downtown Stillwater, and I'd like to invite you to join us from 6 to 9 p.m. on the first Tuesday of the month. Located at 8th and Main, these family-friendly events offer $1,000 in prizes, live music, and incredible specials. For more information, go to downtownstw.com or follow us on Facebook. Hope to see you in beautiful, historic Downtown Stillwater.
And we'll set the stage here. Angela McLaughlin is the Economic Development Director for Consumer Business Development for the City of Stillwater. It's a long title. She joins us on Tuesday mornings at 7:35, and we cover a little bit of everything, but we'll start today's flashback with a brief job description and sort of an update on new Stillwater businesses. Kind of. Here's our flashback.
We're here to help, especially if you're doing any kind of business that sells tax, you collect sales tax. So let's say that you're an entrepreneur and you're looking for a spot. We can definitely help with that. And especially, if you're looking for downtown, not only will you be able to utilize my services, but then you'll be able to use Amy Jo Frazier. So you have two people working in your corner to try to help you find a good business location. And if you have a business or a property to sell, again, let me know. And this is something that's kind of new to our area. We've talked about it before, but maybe you're looking to retire, but you don't want to completely retire. Maybe you want to open a franchise. We've got several franchises right now that would love to have a location in Stillwater, Oklahoma. So maybe you're an entrepreneur, but you don't want to have a crazy idea. You don't have a crazy idea. You just want to operate a business. We can help with that. So
okay, do you have to have the franchise lined up, or do I come to you and say, I'd really like to open a Mexican restaurant?
Absolutely.
And then you find whatever taco place there is out there.
Absolutely. And we have a ton of restaurants like that. And it's not just restaurants. Westlake Hardware, owner-operated, they have ways to help you get into that business. So, we're in a good spot right now in Oklahoma. We've been pretty padded from all the recessions, and there are people out there that maybe want to semi-retire, or that, they're looking for that next step in their life. We can definitely point you in the right direction and help make those connections. So, the bottom line is we can help. So just pick up the phone and call, send me an email. You can find us online and, utilize the office. That's what they pay me for.
Very good. Hey, we got a caller that's going to chime in, has a question for Angela here. 16 minutes after 8 o'clock, and you're on Stillwater's Morning Scramble. Hi.
Yeah, it's a good segue. Are you guys, I need to talk to the chamber, or I need to talk to you about TGIF or Dave and Buster's or Red Robin, or...
You could absolutely
talk to... That's not mom and pop. That's a nationwide chain. But is that going to be in Stillwater's future?
When we talk about those large chains like that, it really is population driven. So like Dave and Buster's normally would not go into a community our size at this time. They really want a high density area, bigger populations like Tulsa or Oklahoma City, but that's not to say that it couldn't happen. You can absolutely talk to myself or the chamber. Sometimes we are not able to give out information. For instance, we're working on a project right now that, by law, we're not allowed to break that confidentiality. A lot of times it does have to come from the actual retailer restaurant owner. We have to get those press releases from them. But we will share as much information as possible.
That help you any?
So in the future, I might see one of these chain people.
Oh, absolutely. We get calls and emails every day from nationally known restaurant people and retailers. And they're looking for a location in Stillwater. We're in a unique position right now. A lot of places want to be out on the north side. We're running out of developable property on the north side. So I think what we're going to see is more things start to go up on the west and possibly the east side of town, because we're really kind of running out of commercial availability space up at north, let's say Perkins and Lakeview. So hopefully, caller, when land comes available, we'll see more development happen.
Yeah, because they're talking about a big shopping center out north.
We're working with a developer right now that is purchasing land at Lakeview and Perkins. That's not anything that's secret. Who they're working with is a little more confidential, and there's a lot of rumors out on the street, and I will neither confirm nor deny.
Through the grapevine, I understood there's some restaurants be out there.
We definitely have a lot of restaurant interest on that side of town, just because they're like the car dealerships. They like to cluster. So when you have a couple of restaurants that are very successful, of course, it's only natural for the competitor to go in right across the street. That's just what they do.
But what I want is a Cracker Barrel.
You know, we had talked to Cracker Barrel before, and Cracker Barrel is a unique animal because if you think about where you will find a Cracker Barrel, it is usually on a major interstate. As we grow a little bit, you might see them take a risk to go on Highway 51, but I would say that we're definitely on their list, but we're a little bit further down compared to some other communities just because we are not on a major interstate.
Part of what makes Cracker Barrel so appealing, besides having great food and everything, is the fact that they haven't overdone things.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not every 5 miles, and there's not 8 of them in a city. There's 1 or 2 in a major city.
Well, and they have a tremendous draw factor, like the
Right.
caller. I mean, you're willing to drive or wait a little bit longer to eat if you can go find a Cracker Barrel. So that's their business model, and it's worked very well for them. Absolutely.
They're not like every corner like Walmart, you know.
That's
so.
right.
But we're going to steal their idea, and we're going to put rocking chairs out here right in front of the station.
Wouldn't that be fun to do a segment out
Yeah, it
front
would.
if somebody would bring us breakfast?
Free breakfast and a rocking chair, and we're
Biscuits
happy.
and
Well, thanks for your time. Appreciate the info.
There you go.
It is so hard at times to not give out names on air on the people that are interested. But, you know, I would hate to be the person that says something and we get in trouble for it later. You know, and that could be breaking the law. I mean, if you sign that confidentiality agreement and then somebody doesn't come and we lose a potential new business because of me, I don't want to do that. So I try to be cautious. You would be in trouble for sure.
I know.